What's up, guys? Welcome to Parlay of the Day for February 13th, 2022. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Could not be more excited. Me and the coach got our betting live stream coming up in just about an hour and a half here, about 7.5 hours. Very excited for that, Coach. How you doing this morning?
7.5 hours. Needs to go by quick. Can't freaking wait. The Wings are coming back. Football tonight, 4 hours. Electricity tonight. Let's get after it.
It's going to be electric, guys. We got Let's Go from Edwin coming up in here. Latif, let's get it, bro. There we go. Edwin Ocampo, not 89030 in the house. I don't know where that zip code is, but we appreciate you for coming on. Let's go to work, General Brian. How you doing, man? Love the skateboarding videos. Let's get into it now. Let's get into it, Coach. You ready for this? Super Bowl live streams tonight. So we'll talk about that at the end here, but make sure you tune in for that. We'll be dropping the link in the Discord, and then also subscribe to the Army. Yesterday, I did not have a good day. My best parlay was 2 of 3 on the NBA, and as we know with parlays, that doesn't cut it. But if you played them singly, you hit 2 of 3. College and hockey was a joke for me yesterday. Coach, how'd you do yesterday?
Well, the early games was good. 3-1 on the 12 p.m. slate. I pushed for that Kansas game. If they just got one more point, would have went 4-1. Bounced back late last night with Gonzaga. Michigan State was huge. But a little in the afternoon, not too great. Didn't hit on my parlay, but I got some straight bets. But I was in the green last night, but definitely wasn't as great as the other nights, though. But I'll still take it.
Yeah, I was in green on single bets yesterday. But just not a good day for the parlays. Not a very good day for the parlays, and that's where you win the money. So, Coach, let's get into it. We're just going to throw our picks up, guys, because it is Super Bowl Sunday. We really want to focus on the NFL game. We already did our preview for the Bengals tonight and the Bengals and the Rams, but we're going to answer some questions, talk quickly about some props. Just some things have changed. The Bengals are at 4.5 now, Ryan, so I like that a lot. Celtics minus 7.5, Timberwolves minus 5.5. That's what we're going with today. I'm going with combined odds $258. $100 wager is going to pay out $358. We'll go the ice here. Capitals puck line, Avalanche money line on the road, and then Sabres versus Canadians over 6 plus 513. $100 wager pays out $613 there. And then we are both high on UConn today. Me and the coach. Purdue first half -9 as well for me. That's a shout out to the coach. I liked him full game. Ryan told me about the halftime spread, and I think that's better value there. And then Charlotte plus 6.5. $595. $100 wager is going to pay out $695. If you need those, throw them back up. Let me know while Ryan gets into it. So we'll start with his big one here. You can go ahead, take it, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of picks in today. I'm kind of high on the over today with Sienna versus Ryder, the over 133. And same thing with that Wright State game of 139. But for me, it's got to go UConn. I do like him at the points. I'm going to play safe with the UConn money line. And I think that Boise State game at 4 today will be an interesting one against Colorado State. It's kind of a pick 'em game. I'm going with money line as well on them, especially at home. But my underdog today, I got to go with Monmouth at plus 8.5. It went from 7.5 like probably 45 minutes ago and bumped up a whole point. So I'm going with Monmouth at plus 8.5, and I threw Ryder in there at -2 and the over. I do like both. So we'll see whatever bounce back game, and then I got those first half plays as well. So we'll see if that hits today.
So you got Middle Tennessee and Oakland as well. These are all in the Discord, guys, as well. And as first half plays, you can take it from there, Coach.
Yeah, so you put up Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. I do like today. Same with Oakland. I think Oakland will hopefully do well today. I like them at -4.5. Same thing with Stony Brook playing against Maine today. Maine's not a very good basketball team, so I do like Stony Brook to cover the first half. We have Milwaukee versus Green Bay, -3.5 at home. Actually, no, they're on the road. I do like them still. And then I'm going with UConn money line at the half, and then Middle Tennessee giving me -4 for the first half. So I like those straight up, and then I will do a little sprinkle for a parlay. See, we can kick it off before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll be tailing Coach on that for sure. Got it. The way he's been hitting the halftime bets, it's been pretty impressive. So, all right, we got some questions coming in here for football, which is what we want to get into right now. This is the most interesting one, I think, overall, Coach. Joe Mixon under in his rushing total. It's only at 60 yards. I've flip-flopped back and forth. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I think the Rams have a great defensive front, obviously, but this total is so low. I mean, a couple breakaway carries, he's going to hit it. What do you think?
See, exactly what you just said. The front seven. I know a lot of the time in the Super Bowl, the run backs aren't going to be going over, and the Rams haven't given up, run back to go over really. But I think I could see Joe Mixon having, a 12 to 14 carry day for like 65, 68 yards. So at that total, I do like him over because I think the Bengals do have to establish a running game to set up that play action. And exactly what you said, like Joe Mixon can get going. I like him. I like the receiving and rushing together though. So I like it combined. So that's probably gonna bring it up to like what 82, 76 maybe. So look for that. But I kind of like him at the over of 60.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just so low. It's so low. That's my thought there. Now the Rams have not given up that to a running back in the playoffs yet, but still the Bengals can run the football. I mean, they don't have a great offensive line when it comes to protection. They've gotten better as the season went on, minus that Tennessee game, obviously. But I mean, come on. I think they will be able to hit this. If they don't hit this, it's probably going to be a long day for the Bengals. That's what I would say. I like Joe Mixon over in receiving there. KL 90 sup boys, big money day, huge money day. KL ready to win some money. Latif's coming okay. All right, good morning, guys. Rams are going to pressure Chase and Mixon. Mixon will go over for rushing yards. Okay, so Shadow's agreeing with us. I think that's one of the most intriguing props. Now, who do you like anytime touchdowns today, Coach?
I love OBJ. I feel like Cooper Kupp. I like Mixon to find the end zone, but T. Higgins, I really like T. Higgins to get into the end zone tonight. I think T. Higgins will have a day. I can see him having 5 or 6 receptions for like 67 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I like T. Higgins. Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown. No value playing it straight up, but I do like it solo. And there are some cool, like if you want to go Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, play it straight out, I would go 2 touchdowns just because there's a little more value. And I mean, minus 190 for an anytime touchdown is just not worth it at all. But I do like Cooper Kupp find the end zone today. Do you think the game goes over or under, Coach? A lot of the sharps are high on the under. But again, I think it's probably going to go under. But if we're talking all these anytime touchdowns, you know,
like as a fan, as a viewer, you want the over, but I'm leaning on the under of 48.5. I like the game to be 24-21 Bengals. Joe Burrow MVP. Joe Burrow with a big fat cigar at the end of the game. T.
Yeah, I mean Latif likes the over. I think it's going to be whether it goes over or under, it's going to be 47 to 51 points. I think it's going to be in that range. Armstrong, let's go, Brian. There we go, Brian McCraney, let's go, let's get it. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting game.
I'll tell you what though, T. Like for me, I'm going with the Rams defense with that front 7. But honestly, anyone picking the over, I don't blame them at all. Like I really don't. But for me, I got to go with my gut with under 48.5 and in the Bengals plus 4.5 today. I mean, we're on the Bengal train today, so
yeah, we got to be on the Bengal train. I like the Bengals at 4.5 a lot. I mean, they've covered in 7 straight games. They're 6-0 in those 6-0 when Joe Burrow started in those games. I mean, it's a good football team. Like, that's what people don't realize, and they're playing with a massive chip on their shoulder too. Like that's the difference.
Yeah, 1,000%. But honestly, if you're looking at a bet right now, I feel like Rams money line first half. Bengal money line for the game.
All right, so you go halftime, full-time result. You can play it together. Rams, Bengals. I do like that a lot. You could take Rams money line at the half as well. I believe Rams are -3 at the half. I tend to lean Bengals on that. I think that could be a push.
Yeah, I would go money line with the half. Like I could definitely see Rams leading at halftime and then Bengals come and have a huge second half and winning the game. I mean, the playing down, and I got some chirpers in the Discord yesterday with the Bengals with their O-line, but I'm like, he hasn't had an O-line all year, so like what's one more game gonna be?
Yeah. And you know what? They've had 2 weeks to prepare. They're going to find ways to get the football to their receivers quickly. Like they're not putting Joe Burrow in harm's way. They gave up, the thing that pissed me off about that, how the Bengals O-line is so bad. Yeah, they're not great, but like, okay, they gave up 9 sacks against Tennessee. I believe they gave up 2 or 3 against the Raiders. They gave up none last week or one against the Chiefs. Like they've been pretty damn good minus that Tennessee game. And Joe Burrow's been good all year. So I don't think that's really going to make much of a difference today. I think Aaron Donald gets the quarterback a little bit. I think Von Miller gets the quarterback and pressures him, but I think Joe Burrow's able to get the ball off and not just sacked all day.
Well, I just think that's where I kind of disagree, though. I feel like the Rams, because you got to look at the same point where the Rams are going to be preparing this for these 2 weeks too, and you're playing the best D line in football, in my opinion. So that front 7, I think, is the best. Aaron Donald's one of the best in the game. Von Miller, he's got to go out with a bang with his last year or 2, I'm sure, in the league. And going back to those receivers again with OBJ, I think he's got a lot to prove too. So I like for any receiver to have a day. I think OBJ is that receiver.
Yeah, I do like OBJ anytime touchdown straight up. You can get it for plus money. The thing that's like hard today about the Super Bowl, there's so many places to put your money. Like there's so many bets you can make, and it's just like you want to be profitable.
If I had to pick one bet that I just saw yesterday that I really liked was the rushing attempts for Cam Akers. I think it was like 16 and a half. Like I love the under of that for Cam Akers. It was like 16 and a half. It was at like minus 160 or something. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I just think it depends on how much action they split between him and Sony Michel. Both backs are reputable. It probably is going to be who holds on the football. The thing about McVay is he wants to run the ball, but he will quickly abandon it to go to the pass. But if he can run the ball, he's going to do it. So that's my fear there. And I mean, the Bengals got a good defensive front. They're really good. I mean, I know they didn't show it in the first half against Kansas City, but the second half, they were electric.
I can see Hendrickson having 2 sacks today. The no glove swag. He's going to be in the backfield. I mean, we haven't even talked about, but this game's for Harambe. I mean, this is a huge game for Cincinnati. We got all of America on them. It's not America's team with Dallas anymore. It's on Cincinnati. It's on the Bengals. It's on Joey Cool, General Joe. He's going to lead them to victory. It's going to be a big day for Harambe and all those people out there. So let's get it today, T.
Yeah, plus 4.5 money line, plus 172 right now. I'm going to do a bunch of same game parlays here. And guys, if you're in the Discord, let me know what your picks are for props. I want to do a same game parlay for the Army, like an Army same game parlay, play that. But really feeling good about today. I think it's going to be a good day for the Bengals. Whether they win or not, I do believe they cover. Like I cannot see them not being in this football game today.
Well, that's why we're sprinkling the the points. We'll take it, but we also need that money line. I mean, we're high on Joey B today. I mean, it's a lot on him. I think he can do it. But T, what's your score prediction for the game?
It's going to be a 3-point game in favor of the Bengals. You said 24-21. I don't want to be that guy, so I'll go 2017.
2017.
Low scoring game, yeah.
What do you think about the halftime show today? The boys pumped for that or what?
I'm pumped for the halftime show. I cannot wait. Like it's going to be a good halftime show finally. Like last year, what was it? The masks and stuff.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
Is there a prop bet for the first song of the halftime show?
There is, but I didn't play any of that. Like I don't know.
You think Snoop Dogg's gonna be number one to come out?
Yeah, and no, Dre. It's gonna be Dr. Dre. You got to go with the
episode, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you got to go seniority. Dr. Dre is the first one to say something to get on stage. We had some things prop both quarterbacks over and rushing. I kind of like that. I mean, I would go over on Burrow. It's like 10 yards. And then Mary. Now, wait, one quote. Mary J shows cleavage. That's obvious. The one thing now with the rushing totals, if he gets sacked, does that go against his rushing?
Ooh, I don't know. Does it?
That's like, I don't know. I've never thought about that.
I don't. No. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
It does. It usually does.
I think
like in the stat sheet, it does.
Because we in the past, they were talking about Patrick Mahomes when he took the kneel downs back years ago. Yeah. So I think it would, right?
Yeah. It goes against his rush. Like that's what scares me if, you have a couple sacks. Joey B doing it for Harambe today. Let's make this money. Damn right, Brian. Let's make this money. Stoop Dog smoking at halftime. Yeah, it's a lock. That's 100% a lock. I took that. So yeah, we'll be betting the halftime show as well. We'll be watching. We'll be breaking it down for you guys on the live stream. Please, if you can show up, if you're not going to a party, if you're going to the party, put us on, have us on YouTube, tune in and come out. It's going to be a hell of a night, Coach. Hell of a night. Ben with BetMGM too. We didn't even say that.
BetMGM, huge night. We're going to be Ryan. Guys, make sure if you can do those, in-game plays with us. We're going to be doing those all night. I'm going to be I'll probably be riding with Tanner a lot on his phone, just because my phone will be on the TikTok, so I'll be streaming on there. But we're got a lot of plays tonight, so make sure you're joining and bring the juice with us. Need it.
We'll be betting every drive tonight, so very excited about that, guys. Hope everyone has a great day. 7.5 hours needs to go by pretty quickly. Halftime or the pregame show starts in about an hour and 10 minutes. I'll be locked in on that. Very excited.
We didn't even tell the group here. When am I taking these shots, though? Am I doing it like, am I doing national anthem, then after the quarter? Because I got some shots I got to be drinking after that UConn loss.
I mean, that's your decision, Coach. I didn't make that bet. It's your decision. I think you do one during the national anthem. You got to do a couple during the national anthem. And we're going over 95. So I'm going over 95. I think you're going
under
95, yeah.
Under 95 seconds. I'm going heads for the coin toss.
I like heads. I'm going to put money on heads tonight. I am a little concerned, though. Everyone, all those TikTok videos, Everyone's like saying, I found the perfect, like it's that stock thing. I found the perfect way to find the thing. It's everyone's coming up tails. So, but tails never fail. That's the only reason more money's coming in on tails.
No, well, Tanner, me and you had our conversation about heads, so I'm going with heads for today.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so no, only if he becomes a rusher, according to Adam. Okay, so if he becomes a rusher, I do like that. Now I like Joe Burrow to go over 9.5. Easy money. That's easy. Boyfriend channel, Super Bowl overtime. I don't. You can't say no just based on what's happened in the playoffs, right?
I don't think it's overtime, but how everything went yesterday, how the game's gone in the playoffs, like I guess would you be surprised if it went to overtime? I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't bet it. Let's put it that. I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't bet it. Tanner, what do you think of my 3 college picks here? Adam, I like them. St. John's. Let's see. What do you like, Ryan?
St. John's, Youngstown, Northern Kentucky. I kind of like.
I don't like St. John's because UConn. They're playing against UConn. Now it is at St. John, so that you got to factor that in the equation.
Yeah, a huge bounce back game. I think they shot themselves in the foot. I think Hurley with the technicals and things like that, down the stretch, I don't think it was great, but I think RJ Cole and Sunoco have a bounce back game. I think UConn makes a statement today. I like UConn with the points, but I'm taking the money line. Northern Kentucky, I kind of like Wright State at home.
Wright State, yeah.
I mean, if these are all money line games, I like Wright State. I like UConn, but I do like Youngstown State to win today, though.
I'm a little hesitant on Youngstown State. Now, again, I didn't do much research on this game, but I will say I kind of like Robert Morris's 7.5. Now it is at Youngstown,
so right? But I'm not even talking points though. It seems like these are all money line games, right?
Yeah, they're all money. Oh yeah, they're all money lines. Yeah, I'll take Youngstown.
I mean, Adam, obviously you go with your gut and you do what you want to do. Me and Tanner, we're always happy when everyone makes money. So if you're high on St. John's and Youngstown and Northern Kentucky, then do it. For me, I'm in on UConn today just because, one, I'm a UConn fan, but I think they also have a bounce back game. I think Sunoco, the way he's been playing, I could see him in the NBA making some damage. But RJ Cole, if him and Sunoco get going, man, they're a dangerous team. I think they can make some noise in the tournament coming up before March Madness.
Yeah, definitely. I'm teasing Bengals and over. If you're doing a 6-point teaser, if you're doing a 6-point down to 42, I think 42 is not a lot of points.
No. So teasing the Bengals up to 10.5 and down to 2.5 for the over.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Would you rather tease it up to 50? I wouldn't rather tease it up and go under. I'd rather tease it down and go over probably.
Yeah.
For sure. Right. Yeah. All right. So I have St. John's +5, Youngstown -5. I like St. John's +5 at home. I would take that now. Because if it's 5, because I had UConn at 3.5, but it was at 5, I'd probably go St. John's.
Yeah. There. I like North Kentucky. Is that +8? Yeah, North Kentucky at +8. On the road at Wright State. So I don't mind that. But I don't know. I really hope. I mean, I'll be watching the UConn game. I mean, I'm being a fan today with UConn. Like I said, I was watching the game, watching how UConn reacted with the technicals and not finishing up on the boards. I mean, they got rebounded so bad. So I think they really have a bounce back game against St. John's. I mean, they need to.
Do you like Matthew Stafford over 5.5 rushing yards? I like Joe Burrow over whatever it's at 10 because he's going to be under more pressure and he likes running the football. So I would go with that.
Yeah, I'm fading Matthew Stafford. If I'm doing anything exactly you just said, I'm going with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, as long as the quarterback doesn't count as a rusher, like if he gets sacked, that's the one I got to look. Adam, I do trust you, Adam, or whoever said that. I do trust you, Adam, but I just want to make sure. Well.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense, though, what he said.
Yeah. Bought points on all. St. John's at home can put points on the board. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Listen, the value of that is pretty damn good. If you want to take St. John's money line, I just feel a little better about UConn today. But again, UConn shits the bed all the time.
Honestly, a lot of people are in on the total of 149.5 or 150. I like the over of the St. John's UConn game. I didn't put it in on my picks, but I'll be in on the over for sure with St. John's scoring at home and UConn coming in looking to a little redemption game.
150.5 it's set at.
Yeah, I like over of it.
All right, guys, we're going to hop off here unless anyone has any other questions. Looking forward to the Super Bowl live stream night, guys. Show up. Please show up. Let's show the Army what we can do. Show BetMGM what we can do. And let's have a lot of fun tonight. Win some money. Win money all day. Coach, final thoughts?
Nothing, man. I mean, I'm looking outside my window right now. The snow is coming down. I was at the beach yesterday. The sun was shining. It was in the 60s. Now I got to go out and snow blow for 3 inches of snow and get done quick. And let's come over and let's watch the games, win a lot of money, and get going on those chicken wings today, T. And let's have a day, kid. Let's have a day.
All right, got a couple. It was me, but if that was the case, then the prop wouldn't be playable. I think Porter got sacked, then rushing yards would probably never go over. Yeah, good point. Brian, talk to you guys in Discord. See you later, Brian.
Yeah. Tanner, someone was mentioning you thought it was the area code. That was 896 whatever. That was his Discord username. So they're just giving their usernames on here.
Gotcha. Shadow Bahami, and what do you like in the 2 NBA games today? I like Celtics -7.5, and then Timberwolves -5.5. Going with the 2 favorites today.
I like Timberwolves -5.5. I like Hawks +7.5.
Okay. All right. There you go. So we got a little disagreement there. I think Celtics have been really, really good lately overall, though I'm going to ride with them till they stop. So that does it, guys. Parlay of the day. We will see you later tonight for our Super Bowl betting live stream. Signing off.